In this short video, I will demonstrate the features and functionalities of Data Preview, which is now available in ABAP Development Tools for Eclipse. Data Preview offers functionality similar to that of SC16 transaction in SAP GUI, and as the name suggests, you can preview the data or the records that are persisted in the dictionary object. Data Preview is supported for dictionary tables, dictionary views, external views derived out of HANA artifact, and the core data service DDL sources. For this demonstration, I will be using the standard dictionary table SFlight. To launch the Data Preview, first locate the dictionary object in the Project Explorer of the ABAP Development Tools in Eclipse. I will right-click on the SFlight table and select the option Open Data Preview. This launches the Data Preview and by default loads the top 100 records in the dictionary table. You can configure the maximum rows you would like to see in the Max Rows text box. Let me increase this to 400 records. I can press Enter or click on the Refresh button. Now the Data Preview loads the top 400 records that are persisted in the dictionary table. The maximum records you can choose to preview is restricted to 5,000 records. If the table you have chosen has many columns and you don't wish to see all the columns, then you can configure this by clicking on the Select Columns button. Choose the columns that you would like to see and click OK. Now, the top 400 records are fetched from the dictionary table, but only for the columns that were selected in the previous dialog here. At any point in time, if you want to preview the unique values in any column of a table, simply right-click on any column, in this case, char ID, and choose the option Distinct Values. This dialog shows the unique values in char ID column. There are 8 unique values, and there are 318 occurrences of AA value, and it amounts to 6.5% of the total distribution. You can also sort on each of these columns. Now let me find the distinct values for FL date column. The maximum values are restricted to the value I configured in the Max Rows text box, in this case 400. At any point in time, if you want to see the OpenSQL query which is executed to fetch these records, click on the Show Logs button. This dialog shows the list of all queries which were executed along with the time taken to execute the query. Let me double-click on the most recent row, and here is the OpenSQL query which was executed to fetch the distinct values for FL date. If I want the top 400 records with the most recent flight dates, I can sort by descending order on the FL date column. Data Preview also allows you to add one or more filters. By using filters, you can retrieve only those records that matches the filter criteria. To demonstrate this, let me add a new filter. I click on the Add filter. All the columns that I have selected are listed. Let me choose char ID and the filter is added. Let me enter the value AA and press Enter. The query is fired and the top 400 records which matches the criteria char ID equal to AA are fetched. But as you see, there are only 300 records and it is no more a partial result. I can also verify this by viewing the distinct values for the char ID. Adding a filter for char ID equal to AA has fetched only those records which matches the filter criteria. Data preview allows you to add any complex filter criteria. Let me now define a criteria to filter a range of values for car ID. The data preview loads all those records which match all of these criteria. To verify this, I again find the distinct values on car ID. As you see, the records in the range AZ and SQ are filtered, and the records matching the car ID JL and LH are filtered out. There is another shortcut for adding filters. If I want to add an additional filter which matches all the records with FL date equal to 2014, select the FL date, right-click, and select the quick filter. As you see, you can use data preview to retrieve records matching any complex filter criteria. To remove any filter, simply click on the X button on filter. Last but not the least, data preview allows you to download the previewed records to your local system. You can choose to download the previewed records in either CSV format, HTML format, or the XML format. This was a short demonstration of all the features and functionalities of the data preview tool in ABAP Development Tools for Eclipse. Hello and welcome to this video about a brand new feature of the ABAP Development Tools for Eclipse called the ABAP Source Search. The ABAP Source Search is available via the standard Eclipse search dialog, which you can open up either via the toolbar or via the standard shortcut Ctrl+H. If you open up this dialog and can't see the ABAP Source Search tab at the very beginning, maybe you simply need to enable it. For that purpose, just open the Customize dialog, select the ABAP Source Search entry, maybe unselect other ones, press OK, and you're done. In this tab, now you have several options, of course, and the most important one is the search term. Here, you simply can enter a single search term you are looking for or several ones. There's also a tiny little information icon here, which guides you a little bit through the options you currently have. Under normal circumstances, you simply want to enter your search terms without any annotations. In this case, they are considered as AND operators. So each and every search term you're looking for needs to be there in a certain source code area, so a program, a class, or something like that. However, you might also want to choose an OR, so only one of the search terms you are entering should be there in one particular source code object. And in addition to that, you can choose quotation marks if you want to have it handled as a string, or a minus if you want to just restrict the search term in a way that a particular search term must not be in the result. In addition to that, you can restrict the maximum number of results. As a default, we always have 100 results here. However, you can, of course, choose to have less than that or more than that. And as a last one, you need to enter a project. And again, of course, we choose a valid one for you as a default. However, of course, you can change it here. So let's go ahead and start with a search term, maybe with a certain to-do. So we want to check which to-dos are there in your ABAP codebase. So I enter to-do and press the search button. As you can imagine, there are more than 100 results to do in an entire ABAP code base of a development system. However, we can just have a look at the first result. Just try to navigate to it, and as you can see, we are directly inside the include and of course directly on the line where the to-do was found. So there's no need to use the search functionality of an editor or something similar in order to get to the result anymore. However, to-do is not that interesting, so maybe we continue with another search term or with other search terms. So as a colleague told me, the search terms fix me and clarify are also pretty interesting for the analysis of a certain ABAP code base on things that needs to be done or clarified. In this particular example, we choose the OR operator, so either fix me or clarify might be in the results so that they are listed. So let's try that. Press search and immediately we get the results. Again, we have more than 100 matches on the database, but that's not the big deal. We simply take a look at the first 100. And as you can see, we get the results both for fix me and for clarify. However, this is not the one I was looking for. I was actually looking for an include, for a class, for anything where both fix me and to do or clarify is occurring. So maybe I remove the or and yeah, let's say I stick with fix me and I stick with clarify and execute the search again. And as you can see here, we only get one single result where both clarify and fix me are occurring. So as you could see, there are quite a lot of opportunities you have now when you want to search the code base. And I would just like to encourage you to use the new ABAP Source Search in your development system in order to find things you were not able to find before. Thank you very much for your attention and goodbye.